Hi everyone, David here from daviddumaisaudio.com, and in this video I wanted to share you guys 3 tips for creating video game sound design from home. So I'm a sound designer, I work from home, so these tips are things that I actually have used and do use, and so hopefully they'll be able to help you out. So let's go. Alright, so first tip is to have a box where you keep special toys, instruments, and unique whatever that you can find around your house that you can record. So for example, in my box you'll find I have a bunch of like pieces of paper of different textures, wrapping paper. I'll have like empty cans. I'll have toys or like random toys and things that I've picked up from wherever, and I keep them all in a box so that way I can reference them and use them on whenever I need them for projects, even if it's just as a layer, as additional whatever, or just to have whip around, or I don't know, it can be like anything really, but I like to keep that box so that I have something I can always go to record, and I don't have to like go and try to search and find my house for something to record whenever I need a certain kind of sounds. I have something that's right there, it's right by my studio, and I can just access it really easily. So that's the first thing. Keep a box of interesting sounds that you can find and that you can reference to over and over again. All right, tip number 2 is to have your recording setup accessible and ready to use at all times. So what I used to do is I used to have like my Zoom always packed away because I didn't want to get dirty or dusty or anything. So every time I wanted to record, I always had to take it out, set it up, make sure the microphone was set up, the game was right, everything was right. But now what I do is I always have it ready. It's on my desk, and I don't mess with the games. I always have my microphone hooked on that I use like most of the time. I have my other pencil mic that's ready to use as well, and it's always there available for me to use, so that I can just grab, pick up, turn on, and go. I don't have to take 5, 10, 20 minutes, whatever, to get ready and set up. This saves me so much time because I can just, whenever it needs to sound or whenever to get started working, or I have inspiration or whatever, I can just turn it on and go. It doesn't waste time, and I don't lose that inspiration. So that would be tip number 2, is have your recording set up ready to go at all times. All right, and the final tip number 3, is actually something I've just recently started to do and want to do a bit more of, is to always have a microphone on you when you leave the house. So it doesn't have to be always have like, you know, your big Zoom recorder or something like that. It can just be like a small lav mic that you have with you, or a small shotgun mic that you attach to your smartphone or something like that. But just always have a microphone so that whenever you're out, if there's like a cool sound or something that inspires you, or something that doesn't happen very often, I don't know, like maybe you have a train going by, or something happened, you hear sirens, you know, like you can just quickly pull it out, attach it, turn it on, and go and record. So what I've started to do actually is I put my lav mic, I just hook it onto like my with my keys at the front door, so that every time I go out, I grab my keys, I grab my mic. It's always on me, I have it in my pockets, I have it ready, I can just hook it up and record. So that would be my tip number 3, is to always have a mic on you. It doesn't have to be something fancy, something quick that's easy to set up and go. All right, so that's it. Those are the 3 tips I had for you guys for creating sound design from your home, and how to improve your workflow. Hopefully it helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.